everybody, I'm Pure Redstoner. Now, in my last video, we went in to the Redstone Basics 1. Redstone Basics 1. But now we're going to move on to Redstone Basics 2. Today this is going to be a bit more complicated. But one thing that you will now need to know is that redstone, whenever it's powered, it can only be powered for 15 blocks, and then it runs out. Also, a repeater takes the signal and puts it at full power. This is at full power, and then it travels a ways, and then it runs into a repeater, and the repeater takes the redstone signal and puts out 15 more blocks. Well, and then it takes this and makes it so 15 blocks of redstone signal. Next, we go into the other room, which shows a bit more complicated stuff. Right now, here we have a lamp and it's off. So we flip the lever and it turns on, flip it off, and then half a second later it goes off. And then this one, when we power it, it turns on, and then about 1 second later it turns off. This is because of repeater delays. Repeaters, you can have it on 1 tick, 2 tick, 3 tick, or 4 tick delay. Now 4 tick is 1 second. 1 tick is 1/4 of a second. 2 ticks is half of a second. 3 ticks is 3/4 of a second. 4 ticks is 1 second. So, now, we have a redstone torch here. And say we want to have it so that way when we have a redstone signal, we want it so that way, okay, so let's say we have a redstone signal and we want to invert it. So that way when we flip it down, it's off, and when we flip it up, it's on. So therefore, we would use invert torches. You flip it down and it turns the torch off. Flip it up and it turns the torch on again. This happens because this lever is powering the block, and the power from the block gives power to the redstone. The redstone powers the block. And since this block is powered, it takes this torch and turns it off. Next, we have hoppers. Hoppers, we can take an item, and we can take it, and we can go in, and we have this hopper, and it runs into this hopper. This hopper goes into the chest. As you can see, there's 64 iron, so I did not need to get this, but since there's 64 iron blocks in here, we'll show you that there's no iron in here, no iron in here, and no iron in here. But when you put it into the hopper will start taking it, putting it into this hopper, since it's taking this and pushing it into here, and then this hopper takes a bunch of blocks and then it pushes them down into here. Now, every time one block is being put in, one is being put out. So therefore, there's always only one in there. You can always, although once it runs out, the 64 come back in here. So now, redstone signals can be powered from all sides of the block it's powering, and all sides of the torches of the lever. Under, side, other side, top, and back. You can also power it here. Now, tripwire hooks. Tripwire hooks look like this, and then when you step on it, it moves down like a pressure plate, and then it powers this block like a lever, and then it gives out a redstone signal to wherever that block is. This one takes a repeater. This repeater knows that there's power in this block, so it pulls the energy out of it to power. And then this redstone powers this block, which gives power to the dispenser. And the dispenser dispenses redstone. So, that was part 2 of the Redstone Tutorials. So, thank you everybody for watching. I'm Pure Redstoner, and this is Redstone Tutorials Basics Tutorials Part 2. Thank you for watching. I'm Pure Redstoner, and I am out.